Hey everybody, it's Christopher Small, the owner of CMS Law Firm. We do estate planning, we do probate, we do it well. Today, I want to talk to you about how to avoid probate if you own real estate. Before I get to that though, I want to remind you, if you have questions about this or anything else related to estate planning or probate, and you want to talk with us over the phone for free, you can do so by going to cmslawfirm.com. Okay. This is sort of a series I'm going to call How to Avoid Probate. I'm going to just talk about a bunch of different things and tell you how to avoid probate if you have these assets. Before I get to how to avoid probate, let's talk about what probate is very quickly. Super high level, probate is really just the process of transferring your assets to someone else. If it's a spouse, often they will just transfer without doing anything. But we're talking about to your kids, to your friends, to anybody else. How do we transfer these assets to other people without having to go through the formal process of doing so that is known as probate? Most people don't like probate because it's kind of expensive. It takes a pretty long time. And depending on what state you're in, it can be very expensive and it can take a very long time. So probate avoidance is typically high on the list of people's wishes when it comes to thinking about estate planning. When it comes to real estate, there are sort of three primary ways that you can transfer real estate without going through probate. And we're going to talk about all three of them right now, some of the good things, some of the bad things. And, then you can call us or call me if you have questions and want to utilize one of these tools. So the first way to transfer your assets to avoid probate with real estate is going to be to transfer your real estate while you're still alive. Basically, give your real estate to someone else while you are still alive. This is probably the worst decision that you can make for many reasons. The most boots on the ground reason is that you are going to have some relatively big tax consequences, and you're going to miss out on some significant tax benefits by doing this. Most importantly, something that we call the step up in basis. So tax basis is what you buy a property at. When you sell a property, you pay tax on the profit, on the difference between what you bought it at and what you sell it at. When you die and you give your property to someone, you get a step up in tax basis to today's fair market value, and you pay tax only on the growth from the date of death, not from the date of purchase. For many, many pieces of property, that's a big deal. If we're talking about your personal residence, giving away your personal residence while you're alive is also a big problem. People can sell it, people can lose it in litigation, they can kick you out, they can do all kinds of other stuff. So it's not highly what's I'm looking for? It's something that you don't often suggest that people do. It's not a great idea. The second thing that you can do to transfer your real estate and avoid probate is something called a transfer on death deed. It is a recorded instrument that you file with the county. It basically says, when I die, I want my property to go here. This is actually a pretty good way to do this. If you want it to go to one person, if you are not concerned with their ownership of the property outright, and if you're in a state where transfer on death deeds exist, where it's just not every state. I think more and more states are adopting this tool, but you can't do it everywhere right now. What's great about this tool is you get the step up in basis. It is a transfer that happens automatically, so you don't need probate, and it's relatively seamless. It's pretty straightforward. The downside is if you're giving your property to more than one person, they will have a joint interest in the property, and if they don't get along, that can be troubling. If you are giving the property to someone that doesn't know how to handle their finances, that can be a problem. And that's kind of it. So transfer on death deed. Way number 3, revocable living trust. We've talked a lot about revocable living trusts in the past. Trusts are like a box. You create this box while you're alive. You are everything to the box. You're the owner of the box. You're the manager of the box. And you receive all the benefits from the box. When you create this box, you're going to put your real estate inside of the box. And technically, the trust is going to hold and sort of own your real estate. When you die, because the trust owns and holds the real estate, There is no need to transfer that real estate to anyone else. It just stays in the box. You appoint a new manager of everything in the box, and then that manager follows your instructions, your written instructions with what to do with everything in the box. Trust is really a way that you get to have your cake and eat it too. You're going to avoid probate. You get some control after you die, and you can set it up so that there is a success for everyone. Okay? All right, that's it. How to avoid probate with real estate. Probably 101. Hopefully you enjoyed this. If you did, hit the like button. If you're someplace you can subscribe, please subscribe. If you have a question or comment, let me know. I'm happy to answer it. And if you want to talk about this or anything else related to estate planning or probate, and you want to talk with us over the phone for free, you can do so by going to cmslawfirm.com. All right, that is it. As always, I am Christopher Small. I'm the owner of CMS Law Firm. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your attention. Appreciate you, and I will talk to you again soon. See ya.